The BC SPCA is here to speak for animals, and when they come into care in pain, in distress, suffering in some way, it is our responsibility and mission to ensure that they are cared for and that suffering is relieved. He got transferred from the Cowichan branch to us today so we can tend to his medical needs. When we first get an animal into care who is in a state of medical distress, they are lethargic, they are confused, they have not only been displaced from their family at this point, but they've had some kind of traumatic incident that has led them here to this severity.
We can plan the day-to-day, but there's always uncertainties and unknowns that happen in the work that we do. An animal coming in under emergency situations just kind of stops everything.
This is Beans, who came into our care. This kind of condition at this severity will take quite a few months to heal. So he is on antibiotics and anti-itch, special ear drops, eye drops, and a little bit of pain control. And I think with getting him into foster and getting him the regular vet care that he needs, this guy is going to be a very loving family member to somebody soon.
When Bailey came in, my team sent me photos, and it was shocking. Every single rib on her rib cage was protruding. You could see every vertebrae on her spine. Her head was sunken in.
They continued to show me some photos of her. She was very thin, and it was actually really hard to talk about still. But, sorry. I had to stop her because it was just too much.
There's always a fear that they might not make it through, and that's why, again, it's so important that we get vet care for them immediately.
The vet had said that she has probably at least 35 more pounds to put on. She had like a slow feeder, and she had to be fed multiple times a day, little amounts.
It is a lot of work, but our dedicated team is committed to making a difference.
Woody came to us through an investigation. He had a broken paw that was left for quite a while untreated. We were lucky to have one of the vet staff take him on to foster, Jordan, who ended up falling in love with him.
Woody's condition, when I first met him, was pretty horrific. He suffered such trauma to his leg that we had to amputate it. And unfortunately, recovery did not go as planned.
He had to go back to the vet week after week for more than 10 weeks for them to try and clean up his infections.
When we have a puppy come in with a severe skin issue or an older cat that has been hit by a car and its leg is fractured, those are very painful conditions. So as quickly as we can, getting them that care to relieve that pain is really important. On Vancouver Island, we use community vets to care for our animals. They help us by allowing quick access to vet care, whether that is squeezing us in between appointments to get an urgent case seen, that is helping with medical costs and giving us discounted rates, that can be supporting us with large-scale animal intakes. The list goes on.
We are seeing more animals come into care that do have higher medical needs, and we want to help them.
Our teams dedicate everything that they have to that animal, and it takes a toll. It's hard to see that, but to be able to watch them heal and get better and trust and love, and with the best outcomes, being able to see them go into new homes, it's the best part of the job, absolutely.
She is hilarious, this dog. She is a cuddle bug for sure. She's doing fantastic, like a big change, really, since I first got her.
We introduced him to all of the new things that a dog should enjoy. He's got to go on the couch. He has taken over our bed. He is always playing with our other dogs. He loves our son. He is a huge lover of everything. To watch him go from where he was to where he is now has been absolutely amazing.
The longer Beans has been in care, we're seeing not only improvements in his medical condition, his skin condition, but his overall mood has strongly increased, and he is happily frolicking at the SPCA here. The animals you've seen today are only a small percentage of the animals that need your help. We see hundreds and thousands of animals every year in Victoria, Vancouver Island, and BC that require intensive care.
We just wouldn't be able to do what we do without the community, without having this huge village of people that support the work that we do and that support vulnerable animals that deserve a second chance.
With your support, you are helping the SPCA be that change that they need to get to their forever home. Your help can save a life